So I'm not sure if you guys have realized this or not, but Apex has been having a lot of bugs recently. And one of these bugs, which I'll get to very soon, is kind of, game breaking. Like, it's a very big bug, and I'm surprised Respawn hasn't addressed this bug. And also I'm surprised Respawn hasn't attempted to even fix it as soon as possible. Before we even move on with the video though, I want to say that this video isn't intended to be negative in any way. I've been making a ton of positive videos in Apex throughout the entirety of Season 8, but I have been noticing a good amount of bugs recently, especially since Apex's last update, and I want to kind of address the current state of Apex like about halfway into Season 8. So before we get to that, I want to ask you guys a real quick favor, and this is just to leave a like on the video right now. A like goes a very long way on YouTube, you guys have no idea, so drop a like if you enjoy my content, and also drop a like if you think Apex has been just kind of broken recently. So the main issue I want to talk about in today's video is a very annoying duos bug right now in Apex. If you guys haven't been playing much duos, then you most likely would not even realize this bug, but basically ever since Respawn introduced the no fill option into Apex, if you're solo queuing and you're going into duo lobbies, 95% of the time guys, you won't have any teammates with you. Even if you have the no fill option turned off, you just won't get any teammates. So basically ever since Respawn dropped this update, you're unable to actually play duos by yourself unless you have a teammate, because you rarely even get any random teammates in this mode, which to me, as I said, is a very big problem, because Apex is supposed to be a team-based game, and Respawn has stressed many times in the past that they want this game to follow a kind of model of having teammates to help each other out. And Respawn has always been very opposed to adding solos in Apex. So the fact that this bug has been in the game for about 2 weeks now and Respawn hasn't even addressed it, to me is kind of concerning. I saw many content creators talking about this over on Twitter, and one of them was iTemp. So it definitely is a real thing that I think Respawn needs to look into, and Respawn needs to at least address at this point, because it's been going on for way too long, and as someone who solo queues a lot, it's always tough when you have no teammates. I mean, thank God that this issue is in duos and not in trios, because solo queuing in trios would be a lot more difficult. But there still is an upside to this whole issue, because if you play duos, right, and you normally solo queue, even if you don't have no fill on, you're forced to just play a lot better and adapt because you're playing by yourself. So if you play duos a lot and you've been seeing this issue a lot with no teammates, then you most likely will improve naturally, because you're having to get better positioning, have better aim, and just play a lot better because you're in the lobby by yourself. So there is a hidden upside to this bug right now. I've actually been improving in Apex a lot because of it. Now besides the duo bug, which is very important and Respawn should address it really soon, there's also another issue in this game when it comes to the meta, and this is the Spitfire. The Spitfire right now is pretty much broken. Like, it's one of the most broken guns I've seen in Apex in a very long time. I would say currently guys, there's no real reason to use any other primary gun outside of the Spitfire, because it does the job of assault rifles very well because of that, very stable recoil and good range. It's also fairly good up close because you can just spray and pray, and if someone has a R99 or a Volt and they miss most of their shots, because the Spitfire has such a very big mag, you could very easily win that gunfight and just hope for the best and spray and pray. And ever since Season 8 dropped and Respawn decided to buff the Spitfire, I've just been seeing it getting more usage and becoming more of a problem in Season 8. I would say that this gun definitely needs to have a big change in Season 9, because everyone is using this gun. They're full 3 stacks, everyone has a Spitfire, and it's kind of annoying to have to deal with this every single game. I was actually recently watching the ALGs, and many pros were using the Spitfire and abusing it as well. It's just such a very strong, stable, easy to control gun, and as I said, there's no real reason to use the flatline, there's no real reason to use the R301, because the Spitfire just has so much advantages to it, and the meta in Apex right now is very much centered around that gun. So do you guys think that the Spitfire needs to get nerfed, or do you think it's in a very balanced spot right now? What do you guys think about that gun? As I said, I believe it needs to get nerfed, and I think it should get nerfed either right when Season 9 drops or just before Season 9 drops. Now in terms of the overall meta right now in Apex, I wouldn't say it's that bad. Of course, there are some legends who are just really strong, like the Octane Revenant combo, but the meta is actually in a pretty decent spot right now. Respawn has announced some very big legend changes coming in Season 9, for example Horizon's very big nerf, which will actually change the meta a lot. A potential wraith buff, a lifeline nerf, an octane buff and nerf. So we have many changes coming up soon, and I think Respawn generally will deal with the legend meta in a very good way. But outside of just the legend meta, I think Respawn also needs to address the server issues in Season 9 too. I would say Season 8 of Apex has had some of the worst servers in the game's history. Like, the servers this time around for some reason have just been really wonky, really just inconsistent, and there's been many just like slow-mo lobbies, many laggy lobbies, and we haven't gotten too much information from Respawn on why that is. Like, why are the servers so bad right now? Look at that lag, bro. Ooh. Yay. Love this game. 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 Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Ooh, yay. Love this game. Love this game. Love this game. Wow. Isn't Apex so good? Bro. Bro, I don't know what server this is, bro. I think Apex right now overall, outside of like, you know, all of the game issues, is in a really good place to have a very successful Season 9. All of the Twitch numbers are up, all of the YouTube views are up, and people just seem to be very interested overall in Apex. And what we don't want to see is bugs and server issues and stuff and balancing issues ruining Apex going into Season 9, making it less fun for everyone to play. So hopefully Respawn addresses these issues at some point. We haven't gotten too much solid communication with Respawn about these issues, so they should address it hopefully very soon. And yeah, honestly guys, I just want Apex to be the best it could be going into Season 9, because as I said in many different videos, Season 9 will be a very big season for this game. Lots of changes, lots of new additions as well, and I want Apex to be in the best possible state when this season does arrive next month. So with that said guys, let me know your thoughts on the current state of Apex. Let me know your thoughts as well on all of these bugs, the duo bug, the current meta in the game, the server issues, all of that stuff. What are your thoughts right now on the topics I talked about in today's video? Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd appreciate it so much. And with that said, that's it for me today, and I'll see you guys in some more Apex. Till next time.